Webheads, this is 2022's Top 10 Comic Book Covers. Fans, this is week 34. Guys, I'm Mike Spiderslayer. Welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. Before we get started, I just want to give a quick shout out to Mutant Beaver Comics. Mutant Beaver Comics is a global leader specializing in exclusive variants with over 900 exclusives in their store. They ship worldwide on a daily basis. Their mandate is to offer the widest selection of exclusive variants on the planet, along with top-notch customer service. If you guys enter promo code Corner10, and not only can you save 10% on your first purchase, but every other purchase after that. So don't miss out on those exclusives. MutantBeaverComics.com. Guys, welcome back. Yes, this is the video series where each week you get to vote on your favorite comic book covers of the year. But by the time we get to the end of the year, you will also have that final say on which comic book cover gets that all-important title of comic book cover of the year. This is a very interactive series, and I appreciate all your participation. Let's get into it, guys. This was a huge week. We got to find out who won Group 4, who got the wild card, and who won Week 33. So here we go. Group 4's wild card winner winds up going to Predator issue 1, done by Ken Lashley. There was that variant cover, absolutely gorgeous. Great detail on the Predator creature, right? So that is the wild card winner. Goes into his wild card grouping later on. Next, we have Group 4's winner. This comic book cover will get nominated for comic book cover of the year, and this is Batman issue 125, that gorgeous Catwoman Warren Lowe variant. So congratulations to Catwoman. It gets that nod for comic book cover of the year. And then I had to pick a winner for week 33 since we did not vote on new comics that week. And this one wound up going to Harley Quinn issue 20, the Carla Cohen variant B, a very nice looking normal cover of Harley with no makeup and stuff. So I like that, and I love the white background there. All right, so here we go, and no more of that stuff. Let's get into this week's top 10 comic book covers, kicking it off with number 10. And number 10, we have Axe Judgment Day issue 3, the Wernick Women of Axe variant. Pretty nice looking cover here with Jean Grey. She's in some dynamic pose using her telekinesis. I love the use of colors here as well. You got that long exaggerated hair behind her. Cool body structure as well. Pretty nice looking cover of Jean once again. So if this is your favorite comic book cover, guys, all you got to do is vote in the comments section below. No more than one vote per person. And if you don't like any of these comic book covers, it could start the trend, overtake the other top 10, and hey, you never know. Coming in at number 9, we have Fantastic Four issue 46, the Sylvia Stormbreaker's variant. Here we got a classic cover with Ben Grimm in that trench coat, in that hat. It's very foggy, it's at nighttime. It just feels nostalgic Ben Grimm to me. I loved it, man, how he's just covering up that rock form that he has because he's always been ashamed of it or whatnot. I don't know. It looks cool. I liked it. If that's your favorite, let's make sure you vote for it. Next, coming in at number 8. This is a very realistic cover, I thought, when it comes to Tales of the Human Target issue 1. Kind of reminds me of like a James Bond movie or something like that. Now, I never read the original Human Target, but this cover is really nice as you get to see the main character on the cover. And I love the use of colors here as well, as we get that yellow and that pink as it pops, and you get that car that's driving and it's explosions in the background. Pretty nice looking cover, man. Coming in at number 7, we have the Scorched issue 9, done by Kevin Keane. This is cover B, as it has 3 members of the Scorched team on there. It's got Gunslinger, it's got She-Spawn, and it has Medieval Spawn. And Medieval Spawn is flying this dragon, you know. I thought that was kind of cool. And then you get to see all the dust in the background with the other two. Nice looking cover. Spawn covers are always really nice, right? I want to know, who is your favorite Spawn? Coming in at number 6, this is a very nostalgia-like cover when it comes to Spider-Man. This actually goes to Miles Morales Spider-Man, issue 41. This is the Rodriguez Beyond Amazing Spider-Man variant. So we get a lot of these Spider-Man variants going throughout the line, and this is just very 60s or 70s. You get to see Mary Jane with her bell-bottoms on, Peter Parker there with his jeans and his sneakers, and they're pointing up to the sky. And you get to see, you know, Peter Parker standing there, but the shadow of Spider-Man is right next to him, letting the people know that he is Spider-Man. Got this nice big spider and everything. I liked it, man. I thought it really captures the eye, just something different. All right, coming in at number 5, I think we're going to get the Battle of the Babes coming up here now. We have Action Comics issue 1046, another gorgeous cover by Stanley Art Germ. This is cover C, the Law swimsuit cardstock variant. This is a gorgeous cover of Car. I mean, she looks great here, you know, giving herself a selfie there in the pool. And then you got, I guess it's Superman back there with his Speedo on. It's like,
hey there, check me out, man. Am I photobombing your picture?
Oh, dude. All right, coming in at number 4, we have Deathstroke Incorporated issue 12. We have the cover D Incentive, the 1 in 25 Ivan Towel cardstock variant. Ivan Towel's cardstock variants, or his variants in general, are just always really cool. Here we get to see Deathstroke on this motorcycle. Look at the length of the sword on, you know, when it comes to Deathstroke here. It's absolutely insane, right? Over-exaggerated, like, bandana around him as well, but he just looks so menacing, like he's totally gonna kick some ass. I love the use of color as well here, where we get this, like, red tone, and it's in the rain and everything. Great cover, man. If this is your favorite, you gotta vote. Top 3 now. We have Spider-Gwen, Gwenverse issue 5, Shannon Mayer variant A. This cover is awesome. I love how we get to see, what do you call her? Wolverine Gwen? Gwenvolrine? Like, she's a mix of Gwen Stacy and Wolverine, right? And here we get to see her claws coming out of her hands, and they're wrapped and whatnot. At first, I thought this was Wolverine's daughter that we saw a little while ago. But I don't think that's that. I think since this is Gwenverse, I think this is obviously Gwen and Wolverine mixed. But I love how we get to see her claws ripping through the page of the comic book. And I really love her facial expression as well. The use of colors as well is like kind of foggy, airbrush kind of. But the logo in the background is really nice as well, as it doesn't cover up the art. I like how the person covers the logo and then you get the web behind her. I think she looks great, man. All right, coming in at number 2. I remember when I first saw this cover a long time ago when Gun Honey was returning. I was like, oh my God, this makes so much sense. This is Gun Honey Blood for Blood issue 1, cover B, done by Stanley Art Germ. Another Art Germ cover here. We have the wonderful Gun Honey, Pamela Tan, I think her name is, covered in honey, right? I mean, she's holding that gun. It's covered in honey. I don't know if it's going to work too well with all that honey all over her, but whew, she looks good, right? Absolutely gorgeous. There are a lot of great covers when it comes to this book, but they're a little too risque for this channel. So thought I'd put this one out there. Let me know what you think. Next, and finally, last but not least on this list, number 1 this week goes to Gunslinger Spawn issue 11, done by Brett Booth. This is cover B. Here we get to see Gunslinger doing battle against the new villain by the name of Radcliffe. And there is so much detail that goes into this cover. It's absolutely amazing. And what I love about this comic book is that we have a comic book artist that not only does the interior art, but he does cover art as well for it. And again, you can spend probably about good 5 to 10 minutes looking at all the details of this cover. It really pops. Love the action scene here. Look at the detail on Radcliffe's sword. Look at the detail on Spawn's hat. Just everything that goes with it. So if this is your favorite, yes, guys, you gotta vote for it. So there you guys have it. There are my favorite comic book covers of the week. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know what your favorite is in the comments below. And of course, guys, if you love my content, I'll leave you more content right here. In fact, this is my top 16 books that I read this week in a much more abbreviated form. Check it out, click on it. And of course, guys, as always, keep buying, keep collecting, but most importantly, always read your comics. Guys, I'll see you real soon. Take care. Bye.